Oh yeah, because
Now
we're
we're
well known for intentionally saying things. I have killed that so many times, and he knows I'll keep killing it. Yume.
Welcome back to another episode of
You have a good time trying to do that.
Music and Lyrics by Deco Asterisk 27.
Dance around in this crayon house.
Crayon?
It's
crayon.
Crayon.
Speak like an adult.
Cranberry house.
Do some adulting, okay?
Adulterate all over this.
Where is that actually a thing? It's called crayons.
Crayons?
Yeah, I know.
Nowhere. Nobody calls them crayons.
I
Bullshit.
swore.
Okay, tons of people call it crayons.
Yeah.
None of them are right.
Well, to me, it was always just one of those accent things. Like some people say
It's not an accent thing. It's just
or
people say
a
it
dialect
quickly.
thing.
Yeah, it's just more of a not enunciating the entire word.
Like how, I couldn't care less became I could care less because people just say it so fast. Over time, it kept.
Is that why that happened?
That's more or less.
Because I think that's just
now.
people misunderstanding could and couldn't.
I think it's a combination. It's people, it sounds like it, and then
You know what?
people
I could care
interpret
less
it
about
as,
this.
Let's
Same
keep
here,
quoting
that's
this
true.
XKCD comic.
I could definitely.
that's the only reason anybody has a conversation about that. I actually read that one and was like, nah, no, people need to get that right. I don't fucking care about his long-winded, pretentious exposition about why we need to not worry about it when he has other comics devoted to worrying about it.
Yeah, that's what the comic's about?
Yeah.
Because I haven't read that one.
Yeah, it's it's no longer the most recent one, I don't think.
Because I was going to say, that would be exactly against every other comic he's ever made.
It was. That's why it was. It felt like a real slap in the face.
It's like, by the way, you smart people who follow this, I'm now going to go against everything that you've cared about in this comic.
That's what it came across.
Another little line.
A tiny one. Jeez.
It came across pretty pretentiously against the way he typically.
What? A tinny winny.
A tinny winny?
I'm just gonna purposefully mispronunciate things.
Oh, go for it.
Mispronunciate
He did a whole
words.
comic where he did that too. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Going to mispronunciate things?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
I'm not mispronunciating anything. Beaver. I will never mispronunciate
another word.
This is actually, Josh and I used to do this for funsies while driving around. We just look at store names and intentionally mispronounce the words.
Or just signs, yeah.
All I remember is
escape. It's funny because it's spelled the same as escape.
Yeah. That's the joke! The joke is we love word jokes, and so eventually we need to mispronounce things to create more humor.
Well, what was that thing we were saying last week in the car? It wasn't Trime.
Trime traveling?
It wasn't Trime traveling. It led to Trime traveling.
Well, the thing that usually leads to time traveling is the reminder that one of my most famous ones was sure a lot of guns and them bullets.
No, we were gonna put it on our channel banner too. Completely forgot everything.
No, wasn't that the week we eventually contorted time traveling into a full quote?
There was a thing that
there was another thing along with it though. I can't remember what it was. Man, we should write this shit down.
We should record ourselves
People,
when we're not recording.
We are so funny all the time, but we only record occasionally.
Trust us, we're funny all the time.
All the time.
Like, at least
as funny as we are.
Damn it!
At least 110% of the time we're funny.
I'm so fucking close.
At least 93.01% of the time.
You so fucking close?
I so fucking close.
You so fucking.
No, I so fucking clothes. It's a side job I have.
Oh, okay, well that's cool.
Clothes for fucking.
Yeah,
I sew them.
Go to his website and buy some of those clothes.
Some clothes for fucking. I'll sew them personally. Like the long delay before he reacted.
I remember this one. It's like, is there an emperor in town or something?
I think it's really weird. We never had any alcohol at all during recording until we had a face cam.
Well, yeah, but we've also had a face cam for a while now without drinking.
Only about a year. Not even a year. It's been...
Yeah, but it's still been a while. When you can think of only 2 years, 3/4 of one of them is still a decent chunk of time.
We've been doing this longer than 2 years.
Whatever. Every time I say it, you always tell me it's shorter than what I think, so now I keep undershooting the mark.
When did we start this? 2012 or 13?
We can't remember. And we can't use the upload dates because we started on your private channel and then moved everything over after a while.
Yeah, but that was only like 6 months.
Yeah, but that's 6 months of when the fuck were those 6 months? You know?
Yeah, I think our first upload on this channel would have been of like July or whatever of the year that we started. Because we started in January. We started like the first. Well, we recorded the end of December, and we were only doing like 2 a week or something.
Yeah, we fluctuated the schedule for quite a while before we finally settled on
5.
Yeah, an episode per
some
workday.
bonus episode per workday to get you through your work day.
And yeah, the occasional single bonus on Saturday.
Yeah.
Depending on if we happen to have some spare footage we'd like to put up. And
spare footage or
over these like 3 years roughly, nearly 3 years.
Yes, I think it's about that. I think it's 3 years.
Over these roughly 3 years, we have lost so much fucking footage. So many good jokes.
It's true.
So many bad jokes.
We've wanted to upload those things to like RedTube and Pornhub.
Whole games.
to those websites, yeah.
Yeah, to RedTube. That would be so... I would love to do that. Just go and get an account, upload a Let's Play and see what happens. Just wait for them to go.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
No, and take it down.
Well, what if... Okay, I'm not saying us, but what if somebody did a Let's Play
A pornographic
naked?
Let's Play?
No, just like naked. They were just naked.
That's still pornographic.
I guess.
You don't...
just...
Depends on your definition.
Well, strictly speaking...
Damn it.
As long as it's intentionally...
That was the one I've missed so far.
Strictly speaking, it's not pornographic.
Well, that depends on how it's presented, not so much how much clothes are.
Right, because it's not lewd. It's classy.
Well, it can be lewd, and that's the point I was going to get at. Was, you know, if they were doing it and being sexual at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
But if they were just doing what we're doing, they just happen to not have clothes on.
I think that would probably not. I think that would probably be taken down by any serious porn site that actually policed the work on it.
Police the work on porn sites. That's funny.
Well, it's only funny up until you realize it does actually happen. Not in the not in the way we think it does, but in the sense that if somebody posts something that's not pornographic, the site will have it removed because that's not the fucking point of the site.
Right. So what if it was semi-lewd?
Semi-lewd
and fully nude.
Semi-lewd. I could totally see.
This whole conversation went to a very strange direction during that song.
I could totally see. I could see somebody doing a Let's Play channel where it's a guy and a girl, and the girl plays while sitting on the dude.
Yeah.
I could totally see somebody doing that for a porn site.
No, that would...
I really wonder, like, what would the audience for that look like? You've got to learn to get into the jokes, man. You got to jump in there. You can't keep being... Who was he? Of them?
Barry?
I don't want
Barry?
No, Barry's
better than this.
Barry is better than this. Barry would have walked out by now.
Well, apparently Barry sucks then, because...
No, because that's still more comedic. Anyway, let's move on. Reverse rainbow. What does it mean? I don't know.
Double rainbow is the internet joke.
No, this is a reverse one.
It is a reverse one.
Look at that. It's like purple to red.
It's
yes, because we're seeing the bottom side of it.
This is reversed.
We decided
it's G yours.
We noticed that last time. It's not a reflection. It's actually
all right,
the
bye
full
guys.
circle.
I'm going into the headphones.
You can see through.
I'm gonna dive into these headphones. I might not come back.
I don't want to come back.
You want to? Got to tie in with the visuals. They're wearing their headphones. Although yours
they
don't
always
have
are.
keys on there.
I'm pretty sure their headphones are actually part of their bodies.
I have to get another S+.
If you do, I'm gonna slap you.
You're gonna slap me for what?
I missed
for doing
3
good?
keys
Yes,
and I got
for
that.
showing me up.
Oh.
I was completely trumping you guys last time. Now I'm
So which
kinda
one of these is
playing
going to
like
be
crap.
drunk Miku?
What? Oh,
Or drunk playing Miku?
I seriously doubt we're ever going to get to the point where we're actually inebriated while playing.
Yeah,
I'm
we did just eat, so...
Oh no!
That too, but we all have decent tolerances.
Yeah, it's super weird for me because the other night when I said I was drinking a lot, I had like 2 or 3 shots of whiskey, and that got me going for like maybe an hour or 2, and then it wore off really fast.
Despite
And I had to
despite our popular
keep
stories about how I've acted while completely destroyed.
that was the night I met you too. That was ridiculous.
That was weird. Yeah.
First night I met him, he was drunk off his ass and tried to hug me.
That is literally the first time in my life I'd gotten that shit-faced, too. Was the first night I ever met this guy. But, like, despite those jokes we like to remind each other about from that, like, we don't, like, or at least me, when I'm slightly inebriated, it's literally no different than when I'm just excitable from doing something like this. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same person until I'm throwing up.
That's true. I've never really noticed a difference for you.
I've been told I'm a lot like my dad in that I'm generally pretty reserved, but you get a few beers in me and I'll start talking more.
Talking more, yes. You don't do me.
No,
I get super fucking friendly.
I don't get buddy, but
Yeah.
that's something that you actually told me once, is that whenever Dad would come by to visit with, I don't know if this was before or after I was born, but like he's more of a stick in the mud than I am, or at least it seems that way. But like she would give him a few beers and he'd be talking up a storm, like be able to hold a plenty good conversation after that.
It's funny. I think that's probably a lot of people like that purely because they're acting the way they're supposed to be acting.
Right.
You put a couple beers in them to loosen them up, and the rest of them comes out.
Yeah. Which, depending on who that person is, can be good or bad.
Yeah. My dad's odd for him. He doesn't really seem to act much different, but he tends not to remember anything. And not because he gets completely shit-faced or something. He'll get relatively inebriated, but I've never seen him like throw up drunk personally. But like he'll get kind of inebriated, he'll be drunk, I won't even be able to tell, and then the next day he'll be like, I don't remember anything that happened last night. And I'm just like, really? Were you that drunk? Because you sure as hell didn't seem like it.
Yeah. I'm suddenly, we mentioned throw up drunk, and I'm suddenly reminded of the time with the hurricane, where it was probably the one time, it's the day I discovered my limit.
Most people either vividly remember or do not remember at all. The day that
I remember details, like while I'm sitting there kind of just leaning over the table being like, oh, I'm drunk and I'm tired but I need to eat something. This dude over here is like putting salt and pepper in my water.
What?
Whoa! I figured your water was bland without it.
It needs to be tastier water.
Yeah, they just gave you plain water.
Those bastards.
Yeah, and I think that not too long after that, I had to like run to the bathroom. I barely made it there.
I was also doing magic tricks for the people at the next table.
Yeah, I think that was that to like make up for not really my behavior, because I don't think I was acting up. I was just being that really out of it drunk.
Well, I figured that people were looking, so I may as well do magic.
Give them something else to look at.
Distract them.
One of my personal favorite things from when I got completely shit-faced, like there's a lot of little funny things from that, but my favorite thing was the next day. I finally woke up.
I remember.
You're sitting, he was playing Kingdom Hearts or something else, and I sat up. I was like, okay, I feel good now. I'm gonna get up. Went and sat down on the couch. Ran to the bathroom and threw up. Went back and sat on the couch. Okay, now I'm good.
You did call Nintendo to call in sick.
I did. Yeah, I did. Well, I did that when they came out and got me out of the car that I'd slept in all night.
Oh,
because I slept in the car because they didn't even bother.
I
to
didn't
pick
even
me up.
remember that.
He actually came back out, threw a blanket on me, and shut the
Dude,
door.
I tried to get you out of the car, and you're like,
Yeah,
And then
but then you threw the blanket on me and you
Don't
shut the
throw up
door.
in there.
I came back inside.
You came back,
And then
but
when-
then the next morning
No,
you
I-
came out and told me, it's 6, we got to go to work.
Yeah.
And I was like, work? Are you fucking kidding me? And I went inside very slowly, fell on the floor, sat bolt upright, took out my phone and called Rich and said exactly, I'm calling in sick.
Yeah.
Hang up. And then passed out.